of spills and stains on your sofa? Wash away your worries with Anabay. Anabay, the only sofa that's machine washable inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly prices. That's right, sofas from only $639. Anabay brings you a no-risk experience with pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and changeable slipcovers made with performance fabric, cloud-like comfort with high-resilience foam, and hypoallergenic featherless down that needs no fluffing. Their steel frame ensures longevity, and you can rearrange the modular pieces anytime. And here's the cherry on top, up to 60% off site-wide. It's backed by a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, so if you're not absolutely in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping or restocking fees. Every penny back. Join the revolution of easy, clean, stylish living with up to 60% off at anabay.com. That's ANABEI.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
AirPods Pro with adaptive audio automatically keeps out the sounds you don't want to hear so you can listen to your music, and lowers your music to let in the sounds you do need to hear.
Hi there.
Hi, what can I get you?
I'll have a strawberry mango coconut probiotic smoothie with wheatgrass.
Anything else?
Extra wheatgrass.
Here you go.
AirPods Pro with adaptive audio. Available on AirPods Pro 2nd generation when enabled.
Bring spring color inside this season with Behr Premium Plus paint, starting at just $28.98 a gallon at the Home Depot. Add a pop of blue to your kitchen with the Behr exclusive color Arrowhead Lake, or a splash of Amazon Jungle to your living room. Bring a cool breeze to your bathroom with Sea Glass, or accent your bedroom with sunrise-inspired colors like Coral Cloud and Dark Crimson. Let your creativity bloom this spring with Behr Premium Plus paint starting at just $28.98 a gallon at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Are you ready to move your career forward? Make your comeback with Purdue Global and get college credit for your work, school life, or military experiences. With these credits, you may have already completed up to 75% of your undergraduate degree. You've worked hard to get where you are. It's time to get the recognition you deserve and earn a degree you'll be proud of. One that employers will trust and respect. When you take the next step in your life and career, make it count with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback at purdueglobal.edu.
Hello, from Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month we're talking about women of sound. These women dominated the airwaves, innovating, documenting, and creating the audio landscape we live in today. Today we're talking about the first woman in Australia to have an amateur radio license. This pioneering electrical engineer shared her knowledge with thousands of students and became known as Australia's Mademoiselle Edison. Let's talk about Florence Violet McKenzie. Violet was born in Melbourne, Australia on September 28, 1890. She developed an interest in science early in life. She often fooled around with the electrical wires in her home and tinkered with bells and buzzers and lights. She went on to get her degree in electrical engineering at Sydney Technical College, becoming Australia's first woman electrical engineer. Ever since radio waves were first discovered, radio enthusiasts have been interfering with them for wireless communication, much to the annoyance of commercial and government operations. During World War I, amateur radio, or ham radio, ceased. But by the 1920s, ham radio was back in full force, much to Violet's excitement. In 1921, she bought her own radio sales and repair shop. Running the shop while studying helped Violet gain a strong knowledge of radio frequencies. It helped her become the first woman with a certification in radio telegraphy, the first woman with an amateur radio license in Australia, and the first female member of the Wireless Institute of Australia. In electrical technology, Violet saw the power of convenience and the effect it could have on women's lives, freeing them from hours of unnecessary domestic labor. In 1934, she founded the Electrical Association for Women, which taught women how to use modern appliances and electric kitchens. She also created the first women's guide to cooking with electricity and an electrical safety guide for children. By the late 1930s, the Second World War was looming, As men began to head off to the front lines, Violet realized that women could harness the power of electricity to help with the war effort. In 1938, she joined the Australian Women's Flying Club, where she trained female pilots in Morse code. In 1939, Violet and her husband opened the Women's Emergency Signaling Corps to teach free courses on radio telegraphy. In total, Violet trained nearly 3,000 women. Violet also trained men in her courses. By 1945, she trained around 12,000 men in Morse code, visual signaling, and international codes. Violet was quite fond of her students, and in return, her students affectionately referred to her as Mrs. Mac. While she had a significant presence, Violet was, in fact, quite dainty. She was barely 5 feet tall. The Australian Navy was not quick to accept Violet's female students. After months of persuading, Violet convinced the Naval Board in Melbourne to accept 14 of her operators. Those operators formed the Women's Royal Australian Naval Service, and Violet was appointed an honorary flight officer in the Women's Auxiliary Australian Air Force. After the war, Violet continued with her signaling classes, teaching Australian airline crews and the Navy until she closed the school in 1955. In 1976, Violet was confined to a wheelchair after a stroke. On May 23, 1982, Frances Violet McKenzie died. She was 91 years old. Throughout her life, Violet was honored for her contributions to radio. In 1950, she was appointed as an officer of the Order of the British Empire. In 1979, she was made an official member of the Royal Navy Amateur Radio Society. Though her name was largely forgotten over the years, she made a lasting impact on the men and women she taught. All month, we're talking about women of sound. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow.
Am I doing the right thing with my finances? Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? Putting a financial plan together feels impossible. What if I told you there was another way? Take Facet's free financial wellness quiz to get your score and a snapshot of your current financial health. Visit Facet.com now and discover your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com.
This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Conair is spreading love and celebrating women, not just on International Women's Day, but every day with Conair Girl Bomb. Girl Bomb is their new line of powerful hair removal tools made just for us. Yeah. Whether it's the silky smooth skin or the empowering confidence boost you get, Conair Girl Bomb is here to amp up those positive vibes with some self-care. So to all the beautiful women out there, keep shining, keep being you, and treat yourself to some Conair Girl Bomb magic. You deserve it. Available at Walgreens.
Did you know that most salads travel over 2,000 miles to reach your plate? But not with 80 Acres Farms. Their crisp salad greens and herbs are food less traveled, going from farm to store in days, not weeks. They stay fresher for longer in your fridge. My salad lasts all week long, which means less food waste and easy meal planning. Oh, and did I mention there's no need to wash these greens? Because 80 Acres Farms uses 0 pesticides. Visit 80acresfarms.com to learn more and find their salads and salad kits at your local Harris Teeter.
You deserve to treat yourself, so turn your tax refund into a U fund and give yourself a Straight Talk Wireless Extended Silver Unlimited plan and get a new Samsung Galaxy A14 on them. You can get a great everyday value on wireless with Straight Talk's unlimited plan starting at $25 a line per month for 4 lines. You'll save so much you'll be enjoying that refund all year long. It's the refund that keeps on refunding. Find Straight Talk at straighttalk.com or at your local Walmart store.
Taxes and fees not included. Offer valid through 4/14/24 while supplies last. Online only. Must purchase a Straight Talk Extended Silver Unlimited plan to qualify. Limit of 5 phones per customer. Family plan discount with 4 lines all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Not combinable with auto pay discount.